We on? Got it. Well, hello there, everyone. Hi, EOW family. This is JC with Beyond the Call of Duty. Love you all. Hope you've had a wonderful week so far. It's February 27th. We are on a Friday. We're trying to keep this rolling on Fridays. Just a few seconds ago, you saw our beautiful screen with all of our sponsors so far this year. Please take a moment and reach out to them and give them love. Let them know. Thank them for what they've done to allow us to keep on moving, and just thank them. Period. And they have great products, so look at their product and reach out and purchase some of it. Keep it live with supporting police enforcement, sheriffs, and law enforcement. Period. We got a great guest today. I've got Captain Mydell from Spokane PD. We're going to bring her on. She blessed us last week by letting us do the first Friday night special. I want to ask her how that went, what her feedback is, if she believes we can do another one, or we should do another one, and kind of get a little feedback. Again, hope everyone's doing well. Hope your families are all well, and we bless you all. And let's see if we can get Captain Mydell in. There's Captain Mydell. How you doing, Captain?
Good. How are you, JC?
Good. First off, thank you so much from our hearts to letting us do the Friday night special for Spokane, and getting all those beautiful men and women out there in communication and letting us feed them.
And the thanks goes to you and the organization, because it was such a huge success, and everybody felt loved, appreciated, and overwhelmingly the feedback was this was awesome.
Awesome. That's
yeah. And the fact that you started with typically the least appreciated group of all the graveyard officers and anybody that works the night shift and the communications are dispatchers. It was overwhelmingly positive.
Good. You got to see the trailer. You hadn't seen the trailer. You came down with Chief. And what did you guys think of the trailer?
It was amazing. And I actually originally thought that it was going to be the older trailer, the smaller trailer. So we were both surprised and shocked and just amazed by the size, the detail, and just loved the presentation of the entire event, the trailer, all of your staff there. It was, the trailer, people were reading it and getting tears in their eyes, not knowing how many we lost last year.
Yeah. And again, I cannot thank you and Chief. I mean, you guys have done so much for us, not only allowing us to do the Friday night special, but I want to let you know your connection or introducing us to FOP Holt. That's been amazing, because he's reaching out to the departments that we were just having difficulty getting to. So that's been really, really cool. But one that you don't know about is you have an Officer J, and I didn't quite get his last name. Yes, 2 days ago, he ran into me, or I ran into him. And there is a first responder mental health conference going on in Spokane.
Yes.
And so got to talking to him and asked if I could bring the trailer out. And we took the trailer over there today and met not only him, wonderful officer, but met the organizers and allowed them to see the trailer and got some really good connections. So again, thank you so much for putting us in the right direction, sending us the right direction, and giving us that tool that we need to keep on moving forward.
Great. Yeah, I think this is the beginning of a huge partnership that will just only grow.
Yeah, well, now we're still talking Friday night special. I talked to the team, and in fact, this morning we were talking, how about doing another one, but we'll do first and second shift instead.
Yeah, I think that'd be fabulous. As I was thinking of the title, I'm thinking, well, it's a Friday night special during the day. How are we going to do that?
We'll change it. We'll do a Friday special.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I think that would be fabulous. And even potentially using the same location or moving to a different location. The only feedback on the actual location selection was just the traffic that had to go in and out of that area. So I'll recon that area a little bit more if we want to stay there and try and figure out maybe a better spot over around there.
Yeah, I think you guys were just testing my driving skills.
Yeah, that's a tight squeeze.
Yeah. It was a very tight squeeze. I had to pull out a couple of times and readjust and back it in. So it was good. So
Were
yeah,
your thoughts to stay in the same location then, or do you want to move it around?
you know, the fire parking lot right around the corner as we're coming to the comm center. What about that parking lot?
I think that would be great. I would have to check because if we are going to do it during the day, that parking lot is used.
That's right. That's right.
But they typically have a lot of space still, even when it is used. But I can definitely do some research on that.
And we could also do it possibly on the backside of the communication center, which is partnered with the National Guard? Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a lot of space. So we could probably do it there. But no, we love the location. We just love seeing everybody and meeting everyone and feeding them. The Marak, who owns Skewers, we had a little word with him because he ran out of food. So he and I had a little conversation. I said, I warned you. I told you to bring extra.
Either he didn't listen or people ate a lot. Well, the thing too is, and I wasn't planning, so I planned on the numbers that I knew were working from the city, the county. I didn't anticipate. I know our shift commander invited our fire and 911 call takers.
Yeah.
And that's a group that was added into it that we hadn't planned for.
Totally fine. Totally. I think shift 1 and 2 will probably have a lot more. So, because I would like you to reach out to Liberty Lake, obviously the sheriff's office again, and then State Patrol and Airway Heights, and see if we could invite them as well.
Okay.
That is our beautiful trailer right there.
Yes.
So Lance and his lighting. I don't know what Lance always does.
That looks great.
Yeah. It was pretty. It was cold, but it was awesome. So.
Yes.
Well, good. How's Chief?
Good. So we had I don't know if anyone's heard, a horrible case law set into place yesterday at 8:30 a.m. by our Supreme Court of Washington, and no longer have the possession of controlled substance law. And
it is just mind-boggling. Basically, the courts are saying that I can have hardcore illegal drugs in my vehicle, and there's nothing that law enforcement can do.
Correct.
Yeah. So, I guess it's good news for our drug traffickers, because now we can go ahead and move pounds and pounds of dope and not have to worry about it.
Well, I guess that is the side note, is the trafficking and the manufacturing has the knowing as part of the law. So that's still something we can enforce, but boy, it takes a lot more to prove that.
Oh, it is. All I have to say is I wasn't going to traffic this.
Right.
That's personal consumption. I got 1 whole kilo of cocaine in my car. That's personal consumption.
Yeah.
I just, it blows me away of how is law enforcement supposed to do their job at every turn right now. Their hands are getting tied more and more.
Absolutely. Completely agree.
Is the Attorney General going to go after it and try and reverse it?
I have not heard that, but I did hear that our legislatures, since they're in session right now, they legislators are aware of it and trying to create a fix, but it may not be super quick, which is inspiring because my thought is the way Oregon is trying to decriminalize drugs, that Washington was moving in that direction as well. So I'm hopeful that they can do a fix on the situation. But with the those that are found guilty and incarcerated under the old law, my understanding is they're going to be released.
They are. You know, Sheila and I were talking, and she had asked me earlier. She said, "How does that law affect?" And typically, once it's passed, they'll go back X amount of years and reverse those charges. So that's does this though, Captain? Does this still reflect on the no drug areas? So you know, we have school zones and that are very clearly posted that no drugs allowed or drug-free zones. If I have drugs in my car, even if it's personal consumption, are those charges going to get kicked out?
You know what, JC, you bring up a very good point that has not been brought up yet. I am actually going to reach out to our legal advisors and ask that question, because I think it's very valid, especially when all of schools are supposed to be in session starting on Monday.
Absolutely, and this that's why I just get baffled at sometimes why our Supreme Court does what they do, where this is it's not just affecting your normal, but it's affecting our children and our school zones that have to be kept safe. I mean, everything from the GREAT program to the DARE program to everything the school resource officers are doing, it's to protect those children. And you're taking another tool away. And so what we have, drugs in the car, but we can't enforce it. So
yeah.
And it goes a little bit further though, Captain. I know they talked about just vehicles, but does this imply that I walk into the courthouse on a case and I have a baggie of meth in my pocket? Does that become private property or constitutionally protected property, and I shouldn't be charged with the meth?
You won't be charged with it. So the actual case law that they did yesterday was on that particular circumstance. It was methamphetamine in a person's pocket. And just so she says those weren't her pants, and they couldn't prove that she knowingly had it there. And the crime, the law does not have knowing as part of the crime language. So they just threw out the law. They didn't even change a case. So nobody can be charged with possession of controlled substance right now.
I guess it's good to know that I can have something and then not knowingly know I have it on my person. I guess that's good.
Yeah.
Just say a little sarcastically. So, hey, we're blessed again. I appreciate everything you and Chief are doing for us. We're excited. I know our team was they couldn't stop talking that night. Even when I got home, I got a couple of text messages from them. And then the next day they called and said, hey, do you think we did okay? Did they like it? And I said, well, I don't know yet, but I'll find out. And so thank you so much for letting us do that.
Thank you. Thank you again. And thanks to the organization. And we are both just looking forward to, actually the department's looking forward to the next one.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we'll definitely. I'll get working on it. I'll email you on Monday with some ideas and dates and recreate the flyer. We'll have to recreate the flyer. So
great.
I'll get working on that. So I won't take up too much of your time. Bless you from our heart. Thank you so much. Thanks for being part of us today, and you be safe out there.
Thank you. You too. Have a great weekend.
Will do. You too.
Okay.
So that's Captain Meidel from Spokane Police Department. I know we've got a bunch of people over here. Let's see. I gotta get my glasses on. Sean Duke, my brother from Wenatchee. I never said it before, and I will say it again. This is an awesome event. Thanks for all you do. Welcome. You're welcome, my brother. It's people like you that have inspired me to do it. You know, Sean's been a deputy down there in that neck of woods for a long time. I've known him for a long time, and he's a golden-hearted person and just reaches out and does stuff for everyone. Raymond, good evening. Oh, you're in sunny Florida. Thanks, buddy. I saw that you were with Megan, so thanks for reaching and taking care of Megan and giving a little R&R. Again, that's Megan with Blue Line Bears. That's Raymond with Blue Line Bears. And thanks for using our truck. I hope everything's working out on that. So love seeing that. Jason, how is the dairy world? Yes, thank you. The trailer is very special. Just love that. So anyway, Paula, Maria, yes, God bless our chief and all of our SPD. You are absolutely right. You gotta reach out. You gotta give a little bit of love, give a lot of love. I mean, we're sitting here today, Friday afternoon, and just think about it. We're gonna have officers working all night long. Now you heard with the new laws in place, you can't even get charged because it's not known that you didn't know you had drugs in your pocket. You can't get charged. We all know what methamphetamine does. We all know what heroin does. So again, give a lot of love to all of our officers, not only SPD, but around the nation. Reach out. Thank one of them this weekend. If you can, buy them a cup of coffee. Just do something, not just randomly say hi. Well, you can say hi, but Jerry Bishop. Oh, you jumped in. Okay, Lauren Culp. Chief, how you doing? Yes, I aspire to be a bigger person. Unfortunately, I can't fill your shoes, and I'm trying. But I love the fact that you came down. Those of you that don't know, retired Chief Lauren Culp came down Friday night, freezing weather, freezing, I'm telling you, and absolutely cold. And he stood there with us. He talked to officers. He gave them love. And that's what this is all about, is just reminding the officers that they are people. They are human beings. And whatever little we can do, that's what we're here for. Let's see, Brittany. Oh, thank you, Brittany. Yes, it was great seeing you at the conference. Again, we're blessed. We got allowed to come over there. It was an honor on our end. If we can just spread the word, what we're doing, that's what we're trying to do. And we want you guys to join us and be part of us. As we go around the nation and visit the different departments, meeting fellow officers that just lost a loved one, meeting the survivors. There's a lot of stuff we can do just by showing up, by understanding their pain, letting them grieve, telling them it's okay to grieve, helping them grieve. And obviously the survivors, they just lost the person that means the most to them. Their cement, their pillar in their life. And what's the next step for them? I had Hillary had sent an email the other day from Maine, and even after 2 years, she expects Ben to be able to walk through the door and say hi or show up for dinner. So again, that's what we're there for, and whatever we can do, spread our message. I don't want these photographs. I don't want these photographs to be photographs. They are all officers. They are all human beings. They, like I've said time and time again, they are mothers, brothers, sisters. They are dads, uncles, aunts, grandparents. So that's who they are. They have a name. So, just reach out, give a lot of love. I see Nate jumped in. Nate, I heard, you reached out the other day, and thanks. I got a lot of love for you, brother. Hope to see you this year on the road somewhere. Get a hold of us and do a flyover with one of your jets. I know you got a couple now, so make sure you reach out to us. Anyway, at the end of the day, I again want to thank our sponsors, Harley-Davidson, Lone Wolf. They are phenomenal. Springtime's here. If you get out there, look at some of their bikes, give them a call, talk to them, let them know you saw it on Beyond the Call of Duty. Want to thank Columbia Bank. Columbia Bank gave us a generous donation. They're based out of Spokane, and so please reach out to them. Our banker's name is Dan. He's in financial, so Doug, and reach out to Doug and tell him thank you. I want to reach out to, let's see, Advanced Digital, they're doing all of our graphics. Greg in Yakima is phenomenal. Just a phenomenal person. So if you wraps on vehicles, or if you know your business needs a wrap, reach out to Advanced Digital. They're located in Yakima. They'll come out to your location wherever you are and install the graphics. That's what I say. This guy is just amazing. Let him know you heard it from Beyond the Call. Reach out to KO. They're out of Kent, correct? Is that correct? Yeah, out of Kent. They did our lights for all of our bikes. Amazing customer service, amazing company. So please, again, reach out to them. Tell them from Beyond the Call of Duty you want to love, and thank them. Garda World. If you have any needs on moving money, moving jewelry, moving gold bars, this is a company you need to call. If you need any uniform work, this is a company you need to call. They are nationwide. They're located everywhere. Our contact's name is Matt Wilson. You can look him up at mattwilson.garda.com. Reach out, tell him thank you for everything he does for us, and yeah, just reach out. Obviously, Phoenix Protective is a huge sponsor. Without them, we can't operate. Reach out to Phoenix if you need any services, if you know anyone that needs, or if you just simply want to apply. A lot of vets, retired active, if you are military or law enforcement or not, just apply for a job. Be part of something that's bigger than yourselves. We rose from the ashes and we keep on rising. Let's see, who else we got? Jason Gray. You forgot Jason. Jason Gray, branch manager, New America. If you need a refinance or if you need a new loan, reach out to this guy. He will take care of you, take care of your needs. JDC. Oh, yeah. We got Yokes, Spokane, again, second sponsor. So reach out to them, thank them, tell them if you're in the area, definitely purchase their stuff. They're in Tri-Cities and in Spokane and Idaho. So Jewelry Design Center. And again, go over. They're located in Spokane. Find out if you need to buy yourself a ring or your loved one a ring or something special. Jewelry Design Center will custom design it and make it happen. There's Kemish. How you doing, brother? Yes, Kemish is out of Salt Lake, Utah. Congratulations. I heard you got on full-time with law enforcement. So please watch for us this year. I know last year you missed us with Provo, Utah, and I'd love to have you be part of us and represent down there. So got a lot of love for you. Be safe out there. Be safe. Watch out for our next Friday special. We're going to be doing it in Spokane again, is what we've decided, and we'll keep you posted. If you have or know of anyone that wants to just show up and say thank you to law enforcement, shake their hands, I suggest you show up to that event. And if you guys want to donate, please go to our webpage, donate. Please go on our Facebook, like us, share us. If you got any sponsors, send them our way. Above all, just watch for us. We're going to be starting to go on the road, and give us a honk, give us a shout, and give us a wave. And we bless all of you and love you all, and be safe out there. God bless you.